off and running. Old Fellow on the outside. Competence with Schoolboy between horses. Orpington there also. And here comes Indy Loop up to challenge Competence for the lead as they head towards the first of 15 fences. Competence and Robbie Walsh on the inside. Indy Loop out in the middle of the course with Schoolboy there also. Old Fellow, Orpington, Ravens Rock. Victory Celebration with Outer Reef and John Bass there. John Law there also. At the second fence, Competence on the inside with the lead. Indy Loop going extremely wide. Competence on top. Schoolboy races in second place, followed by John Law. Indy Loop coming back again on the outside to regain second place as they're midway around the turn and then straighten away down the backside. Competence with Indy Loop on the extreme outside. John Law and Danielle Hodgson now taking over second with Schoolboy right alongside. Over the third fence, Competence still with a slight lead. John Law now moves alongside there. About a half length separates those two. Schoolboy is another length farther back with Orpington Ravens Rock as they're quickly at the fourth fence. Competence and John Law. John Law now jumping to the front under Danielle Hodgson. Competence regaining the lead between fences, and Schoolboy and Matt McCarron are moving up on the inside. Less than a length and a half separates the first three with Ravens Rock, Orpington, Victory Celebration, Indy Loop. Outer Reef, One Wild Bird, and Old Fellow completing the field as they head now towards the fifth of 15 fences. John Law in the middle with Schoolboy right alongside. Schoolboy now going to the front, followed by John Law. Ravens Rock has joined Competence, those two vying for third with Orpington racing in fifth place. Victory Celebration, One Wild Bird, Ravens Rock on the outside. And Indy Loop completes the field, but it's still anybody's horse race as they've got another time to go around after this. John Law and Schoolboy, those two dueling on the front end with Competence right behind them, racing in third place. Ravens Rock with Orpington on the inside in fifth. At the fence, John Law with a slight advantage. Schoolboy on the inside races in second place. Ravens Rock has joined them with Orpington and Competence as they head towards the seventh fence. At the fence, Schoolboy and Matt McCarron. John Law on the outside in second place. Ravens Rock, Competence, Victory Celebration, Old Fellow, Outer Reef, One Wild Bird, and Indy Loop at the water jump. Neck and neck on the front end. Schoolboy with a very slight advantage. John Law coming back again on the outside. Those two are heads apart on the front end. They're followed by Ravens Rock. Outer Reef has moved up on the outside to take over fourth. At the ninth fence, still less than a length separates the first two. Schoolboy, John Law, Outer Reef on the outside with Ravens Rock close up racing in fourth place as they head now towards the 10th of 15 fences. Schoolboy with John Law racing on the extreme outside. Ravens Rock on the inside now vying for second with Orpington close up. Old Fellow saving ground with Outer Reef there also as they straighten away down the backside for the final time. Schoolboy on top by about a length and a half. Ravens Rock and John Law, those two racing in second and third place with Outer Reef going easily for Chris Reed in fourth. Over the 11th fence they go. Schoolboy still with the lead, on top now by about a length and a half. Ravens Rock moves up on the inside now to draw within 3/4 of a length of the lead at and over the 12th fence. Ravens Rock going well, now is only about a half length behind Schoolboy. John Law racing in third place. Outer Reef and Orpington with only 3 more fences to go and less than 5/8 of a mile. Schoolboy and Matt McCarron have the lead. They're on top by about a length and a half. Orpington moving up on the inside to challenge Ravens Rock for second. Outer Reef and John Law vying for fourth. They race towards the turn. Ravens Rock and Patty Young with a very slight advantage. Schoolboy right alongside. It's a gap of about 4 more lengths back to Orpington with John Law. Outer Reef and Competence is there also. They've got a little bit more than 1/4 of a mile to go. Schoolboy and Matt McCarron with a very slight advantage as they turn for home. Ravens Rock racing in second place. Orpington on the inside with John Law there also, and Outer Reef. Neck and neck over that one. They've got 1 more fence to clear. Schoolboy and Ravens Rock, those two still dueling for the lead. John Law in the middle of the course, racing in third place with Victory Celebration making a move up, and Outer Reef is there also. Schoolboy on top as they drive towards the finish line. Schoolboy and John Law. Schoolboy on top, but here comes John Law on the outside, gaining ground with every stride. Schoolboy and John Law as they battle towards the wire. John Law by less than a length. Schoolboy Victory Celebration.
Lingo. Hard card. Lingo.
They're all in line. And away they go. On the outside, Brimson goes to lead with Jess Murphy. Swoop and Soars there also. Stall Swapper, those four vying for the lead as they head towards the first, followed by Slattery, Dynaway, Air Rolo, and Matt Sutter Run. Over the first fence,
That was beautiful.
Swoop and Soar and Stall Swapper, those two battling on the front end. Jess Murphy on the inside jumps in third place, followed by Matt Sutter Run. Slattery races in fifth place, followed by Brimson, Dynaway, Air Rolo gliding. Beyond Repair, Class Vantage on the inside. Hanko and the Good Die Young completes the field as they straighten away down the backside and head towards the third of 15 fences. Swoop and Soar and Xavier A's Peru with the lead. Matt Sutter Run races closest to him in second place, followed by Stall Swapper, Just Murphy, and Slattery as they're quickly at the fourth fence. Neck and neck over that one, Swoop and Soar and Matt Sutter Run. Matt Sutter Run and Danielle Hodgson now having a 3/4 of a length advantage. Swoop and Soar racing in second place, followed by Stall Swapper, Just Murphy, Slattery, and it's good ways back to Brimson, Beyond Repair, Dynaway, Hanko, gliding, Class Vantage, Air Rolo, and the Good Die Young as the leader is at the fifth fence. Matt Sutter Run on top. Swoop and Soar racing closest to him in second place. Carl Rafter has Stall Swapper within striking distance in third, with Jess Murphy following in fourth place. Slattery races in fifth, and it's a good ways back to Brimson, Dynaway, Beyond Repair, gliding on the inside of Hanko, Class Vantage, Air Rolo, and the Good Die Young as they turn towards us. This is the first of 2 times to go around. Matt Sutter Run making most of the running on the front end. Swoop and Soar pressing the pace from the outside as they're at and over the sixth fence. Matt Sutter Run on the inside. Swoop and Soar, followed by Stall Swapper, Jess Murphy, and Slattery, and it's a good ways back to the others as the leader is over the seventh fence. Matt Sutter Run showing the way towards the water jump. Swoop and Soar, followed by Stall Swapper, Just Murphy, racing in fourth place, Slattery, with Beyond Repair. Back to the leaders at the water jump. Swoop and Soar jumping in second place, about 3 lengths behind Matt Sutter Run, who makes the lead. Matt Sutter Run on top by 2.5. Swoop and Soar, followed by Stall Swapper, Just Murphy as they clear the ninth fence. Slattery jumps in fifth place, followed by Beyond Repair, Brimson, Class Vantage gliding there also, with Hanko, Air Rolo, Dynaway, and the Good Die Young. Over the 10th fence, Swoop and Soar and Xavier A's Peru have now gone to the front. Racing in second place, Matt Sutter Run, about 4 lengths off the lead, and it's a gap of at least 3 more lengths back to Carl Rafter and Stall Swapper. Racing in third place with Jess Murphy in fourth, Slattery in fifth, and it's a good ways back to the others as they straighten away down the backside for the final time. At the 11th fence, Swoop and Soar running and jumping with the lead. Matt Sutter Run racing in second place, Stall Swapper and Jess Murphy, those two vying for third, with Slattery racing in 5th place. Over the 12th fence, Swoop and Soars, followed by Matt Sutter Run, Jess Murphy, Stall Swapper, Slattery. Gliding is now taken over 6th place under Matt McCarron with Beyond Repair, Class Vantage, Brimson, Airolo, and it's a good ways back to the trailers. They race into the final 5/8 of a mile with only a couple more fences to clear. Matt Sutter Run has regained the advantage on the inside of Swoop and Soar. Less than a length separates those two as they race into the turn. Matt Sutter Run widens that advantage to about 2 lengths. Slattery and Jody Petty now are making a bold move up on the outside of Swoop and Soar to vie for 2nd place and to move within 2.5 lengths of the leader. Matt Sutter Run on top with a little bit more than a quarter of a mile to go. Slattery now making up ground in 2nd place, but about 2 lengths separates them. They race into the final quarter. Matt Sutter Run with Slattery on the outside, Swoop and Soar on the inside in 3rd. Over the 2nd last, Matt Sutter Run, Slattery, those two dueling for the lead. Gliding is rallying in the middle of the course. Class Vantage on the inside of Swoop and Soar. At the last, Matt Sutter Run and Danielle Hudson, but here comes Gliding. Gliding and Matt McCarron trying to get there on the inside, and Class Vantage between horses in 3rd place. Matt Sutter Run with the lead as they head towards the wire. Gliding trying to make up ground in the final yards, but Danielle Hudson is going to win another one. Matt Sutter Run. Gliding, Class Vantage, and Slattery.
Perpetual Trophy. In 2nd place was the number 6 Gliding, owned by Brigadoon Stable, trained by Doug Fowden and ridden by Matthew McCarron. And 1/4 over the Steeplethon course.
Up for the start. The flag is up. And they're off and running. Northern Thinking and Robbie Walsh going to the lead. Class Crimson catwalking with Shady Valley alongside. Northern Thinking leading towards the first. One of the timber fences on the course. Northern Thinking, Class Crimson now takes over 2nd place under Richard Boucher with Shady Valley and catwalking there also. Tightly bunched now as they gallop towards the 2nd fence. Northern Thinking with the lead. Class Crimson racing in 2nd place. Shady Valley with catwalking racing close up in 4th place. Over the next timber fence, Northern Thinking continues to set the pace on top by about 1.5 lengths. Catwalking now joins Shady Valley and Class Crimson. Those two race as a group vying for 2nd place, about 2 lengths behind the leader. Northern Thinking on top as they jump another timber fence. Northern Thinking widens that advantage now to about 2.5 lengths. Class Crimson races in 2nd place with Catwalking another 1/2 length farther back racing in 3rd. And Shady Valley and Tom Foley complete the field. They head now towards the 4th fence. This is a plank fence. Northern Thinking, Class Crimson moving up on the outside. Shady Valley close up in 3rd place as Catwalking is close up in 4th. Northern Thinking on the lead from the beginning. Shady Valley and Class Crimson, those two heads apart, vying for 2nd place. Catwalking is another 1.5 lengths farther back under Carl Rafter in 3rd place. Northern Thinking on top by about 1.5 lengths. Class Crimson races closest to him in 2nd place with Shady Valley in 3rd. As they head towards the 5th fence, Northern Thinking will be at the fence first with about a 2-length advantage. At the fence, Northern Thinking. Shady Valley jumps in 2nd place. Class Crimson and Catwalking continues in 4th, but only about 4 lengths off the lead. They head now towards the log jump. Northern Thinking will be there first. He's on top by about 1.5 lengths to 2 lengths. Class Crimson races in 2nd place with Shady Valley alongside. Catwalking another 2.5 to 3 lengths farther back racing in 4th, but only about 6 lengths off the lead. Northern Thinking on top. About 1.25 lengths separates Northern Thinking from Class Crimson with Shady Valley now moving up on the outside to take over 2nd and moving a bit closer to the leader. The next fence is the 7th, the Meadowbrook. Northern Thinking, where he's been from the beginning, he's about 2 lengths clear of Tom Foley and Shady Valley, who jumps in second place, with Class Crimson and Richard Boucher moving up on the inside. Now to challenge for the lead. Catwalking in fourth as they head towards the Aintree Bank. Class Crimson on the outside, racing in second place. Northern Thinking continuing to set the pace. Class Crimson, Shady Valley, and Catwalking as they head towards the Cheltenham Bank. Class Crimson going well on the outside, joins Northern Thinking. Those two are heads apart on the front end, with Shady Valley another length of the quarter farther back, racing in third, and Catwalking in fourth. They head towards the 10th fence, the bank. Northern Thinking has regained the lead. Class Crimson races in second place, followed by Shady Valley and Catwalking. Northern Thinking making most of the running under Robbie Walsh. Class Crimson and Richard Boucher now on the outside in second place, with Shady Valley jumping the bank alongside. And Catwalking continues in fourth place on the Carl Rafter, but well within striking distance. It's anybody's horse race as they've got a long ways to go. They head now towards the 11th of 21 fences. Northern Thinking and Robbie Walsh on top by about 3 lengths. Tom Foley and Shady Valley racing in second place. Class Crimson in third, followed by Catwalking. Still a long ways to go. Northern Thinking with the lead. Shady Valley, Class Crimson, and Catwalking all well within striking distance as they head towards the next fence. Northern Thinking approaches the 12th fence with the lead. Class Crimson on the outside in second, Shady Valley alongside, and Catwalking. At the fence, Northern Thinking, Shady Valley, Class Crimson racing in third place, with Catwalking in fourth as they head towards the water jump. Northern Thinking on top by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Class Crimson moves up on the outside now to take over second, with Shady Valley right alongside, and Catwalking racing in fourth place. They head now towards the 14th at 21 fences. Northern Thinking setting the pace. Shady Valley, the gray on the inside, racing in second place, with Class Crimson right alongside, and Catwalking stalking the field from fourth. Northern Thinking at the fence with the lead. Class Crimson now in second place. Shady Valley on the inside in third, with Catwalking another half length farther back as they head towards the ditch and hedge. Dueling on the front end, Class Crimson out jumps the field and goes to the front. Class Crimson on top by about 1.25 lengths. Shady Valley races in second place, with Northern Thinking now moving up again on the outside. They head now towards the 16th fence. Northern Thinking and Catwalking. Catwalking on the inside, Northern Thinking. As they head now towards Swan Lakes, Northern Thinking, Catwalking, Shady Valley, and Class Crimson. They all negotiate the water well and head on towards the next. Northern Thinking with the lead. He's on top by about 1 length. Shady Valley races in second place. Catwalking and Class Crimson moving up on the inside of Catwalking. About 3 lengths front to back as they head towards the stone wall. Northern Thinking has the lead. Northern Thinking on top. Class Crimson now jumping in second place. Shady Valley in third, and Catwalking racing in fourth as they've only got 3 more fences to clear. Northern Thinking has made most of the running. Class Crimson and Richard Boucher racing and jumping in second place, bobbling a bit, but they all stay up. Shady Valley on the outside in third place, and Catwalking racing in fourth as they've got less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Northern Thinking is the one to beat. Class Crimson jumping in second place, about 2.5 to 3 lengths back. Shady Valley in third, and Catwalking as they're starting to get strung out a bit as they turn for home. Northern Thinking is the one they've all got to catch. He's gone well throughout, and he continues to lead. Class Crimson closest to him in second place and making up ground. Class Crimson on the outside, Northern Thinking on the inside, Shady Valley under pressure, and Catwalking. At the last fence, Northern Thinking, Class Crimson on the inside, and they battle into the final furlong. Northern Thinking on top, Class Crimson trying to get there. Northern Thinking with the lead as they head towards and over the wire. Northern Thinking to win by about 7 lengths. Class Crimson, Shady Valley, and Catwalking. flag is up. They're all in line. And they're off and running. Graham goes to the lead. That's Corporate Quest refusing to break with the others. Graham uppercut on the inside. V is in victory. I'm telling there also as they head quickly towards the first of 15 fences. Graham and Patty Young showing the way. V in his victory races in second with I'm telling uppercut on the inside. Keats and Yates on the extreme outside with Guerrero Don moving up also under Shelley Houston. Graham leads over the next fence. V is in victory, races in second place, followed by Guerrero Don. Micheletto Prince moves up on the outside of uppercut. Kirambai, here comes Subitano moving up. I'm telling there also with Bordeaux Great. Al Jazeera, 90-day note completes the field. They straighten away down the backside and head towards the third of 15 fences. Guerrero Don now with the lead. V is in victory, jumps in second place with Graham on the outside in third. Subitano with uppercut. Micheletto Prince between horses. Kirambai racing in about seventh place with I'm telling right behind them. The leaders are at the fourth fence. Guerrero Don running and jumping with the lead under Shelley Houston has opened up about a length to length and quarter advantage over Graham. Subitano moves up on the outside of V as in victory, followed by uppercut. Micheletto Prince, Kirambai, I'm telling, eluded. Keats and Yates, Al Jazeera, Bordeaux Great, and 90-day note as they head quickly towards the fifth of 15 fences. Guerrero Don continues to set the pace. Graham closest to him in second place, followed up by V is in victory with uppercut moving up on the inside, the challenge for third place. Subitano races in fifth with Kirambai. Micheletto Prince is there also. I'm telling eluded. Keats and Yates, Al Jazeera, Bordeaux Great, and 90-day note completes the field. Back on the front end, Guerrero Don is widening that advantage to about 2 lengths as they gallop towards the sixth fence. This is the first of 2 times to go around. Graham continues to go well in second place under Patty Young. As they jump the next fence, V is in victory out in the middle of the course, racing in third. Kirambai, uppercut, also moving up on the inside. They head now towards the 7th of 15 fences. Guerrero Don will be there first, has the advantage, followed by Graham, uppercut on the inside. Kirambai, V is in victory. Subitano, Micheletto Prince, eluded there also with I'm telling. Back to the leaders as they head towards the water jump. Guerrero Don running and jumping with the lead has expanded that advantage to about 3 to 3.5 lengths. Graham has a gap of 5 lengths farther back to uppercut. V is in victory. Subitano, Kirambai, Micheletto Prince there also with Keats and Yates on the outside as the leader is over the 9th fence. Guerrero Don has widened that advantage. Graham continues to go well in second. They head towards and over the 10th fence. Guerrero Don, Graham in second place, uppercut on the inside in third. Graham has now moved closer to the lead as they race around the turn. Guerrero Don showing the way. Graham racing in second place, uppercut on the inside of Subitano with V is in victory there also. Kirambai, Micheletto Prince as they head towards the 11th fence. At the 11th fence, Guerrero Don on top by 2.5 lengths. He's followed by Graham. Kirambai has now moved up under Jody Petty to take over second place with Via's victory in third. I'm telling on the outside, Subitano between horses. At the 12th fence, Guerrero Don holding on to about a 2-length advantage. Graham races in second place. Kirambai on the inside in third. They've got about a half mile to go. Only 3 fences remain. Guerrero Don, Graham continuing to go well on the inside in second place. Here comes Danielle Hodgson and eluded, taking over 4th place, trying for their 3rd win today. They race towards the turn. Guerrero Don still with the lead. Graham right alongside. Kirambai there. Kirambai now going to the front. As they race into the turn and have about 3/8 of a mile to go, Kirambai is going well on the front end. Now has a 2.5 length advantage over Guerrero Don, and it's a gap of about 3 lengths back to Graham. Al Jazeera is rallying. An uppercut on the inside eluded there also. They turn for home. Only 2 fences remain. Karambai is clearly the one to catch, and he's going well on the front end. Guerrero Don, who's been on the pace throughout, continues to go well in the middle, of course, and Graham is on the extreme outside. At the last fence, they've got about 1/8 of a mile to go. Karambai, Guerrero Don trying to come back in the middle of the course. It's Guerrero Don and Karambai under pressure as they battle towards the finish line. Karambai on the inside, Guerrero Don on the outside. Graham there also, and here comes Al Jazeer from between horses, and Al Jazeer goes to the wire under Brian Murphy to win by 2.5 lengths. Too close to call for second.
Where'd he go? Maybe he went to the bathroom. For Brian Murphy because he never weighed in. She got mad because I went over. I said, well, if you don't care, I'm going to talk to her. And then she got mad after.
They're all in line, and away they go. Hip Hop on the outside. Moodaway's now speeding up with Orsay racing in 3rd place. Fantarini moving up on the inside.
Flat race, right?
Change courses between horses. Character Witness now dropping back. Dance with Mia is there also, with Diego Ko on the outside. Dance with Mia. Song of the Cat in the field also. Leoa completes the field as they race into and around the turn. Pan Adam is now taking the lead. Great Gusto is racing closest to him in 2nd place. Fantarini moves up on the outside in 3rd. Moodaway's right alongside. Diego Ko on the extreme outside races in 5th place. Jen Patterson has taken the lead with Great Gusto. Great Gusto on top. Fantarini in the middle of the course with Diego Ko there also. Pan Adam vying for the lead with Great Gusto. Diego Ko moving up on the extreme outside. Fantarini races in 2nd place. Great Gusto followed by Fantarini. Pan Adam on the inside races in 4th place with Diego Ko. Muda Wage with change course there also. Character Witness. Hip Hop on the inside. Master Ben is there also with Song of the Cat completing the field. Actually, that's Dance with Mia completing the field. They race into and around the turn. Great Gusto going well on the front end, has opened up by about 2.5 lengths. Fantarini races closest to him in 2nd place. Diego Ko on the outside in 3rd, and it's good ways back to the others. Hip Hop advancing between horses with Muda Wage there also, and change course. They've probably got about 3/4 of a mile to go. Great Gusto is the one to catch. Fantarini races closest to him. About 1.5 to 2 lengths separates them, with Diego Ko racing in 3rd. Change course races in 4th place with Hip Hop in 5th. Leoa now rallying, takes over 6th place with Orsay there also. They've got about 5/8 of a mile to go. Great Gusto on top under Jennifer Patterson with the lead. Racing in 2nd place, Fantarini, only a length off the lead under Sylvia Zapico as they race into the final half mile. Greg Ryan making a move up on the inside, races in 2nd place. On Leoa, they race into the turn. Great Gusto still on top. Fantarini racing in 2nd place. Leoa in 3rd. Orsay races in 4th place. Hip Hop in 5th. They turn for home. It's tight on the front end with Fantarini on the extreme outside. Great Gusto in the middle of the course. Leoa is there also with Orsay on the inside. They've only got about 3/16 of a mile to go. Battling on the front end. Fantarini on the inside. Orsay now going to the front. Orsay on top as they head towards the wire. Leoa trying to get there under pressure. Orsay driving towards the wire with a 1.5 to 2 lengths victory. Leoa finished in second place, Fantarini in third. And they're off and running in the Porsche International Gold Cup. Heading towards the first of 20 obstacles, Ghost Valley speeds the lead. Fields of Omar closest to him, jumping in second place. Earmark takes over third, Make It Your Own, followed by Mr. Fader. Outstanding is there also with Hall of Angels, Bulawayo, See You at the Event. Straight Gin Between Horses, Make It Easy, and Sharp Face completes the field as they're heading towards the second of 20 fences. Ghost Valley now on top by about 6 or 7 lengths. Fields of Omar, last year's winner on the Tom Foley, racing in second place. Earmark is another 6 or 7 lengths farther back, racing in third. A long ways to go, 3.5 miles away from home. Fields of Omar racing in second place, about 6 lengths behind Ghost Valley, who went to the lead at the start. Earmark races in third. Mr. Fader racing in fourth place. They head now towards the third of 20 obstacles. Ghost Valley on top. Fields of Omar jumps in second place. Earmark, Mr. Fader on the inside of Earmark. Make It Your Own, Outstanding on the outside with Bulawayo there also. Make It Easy, Straight Gin, Hall of Angels, See You at the Event, and Sharp Face completes the field as they head towards the fourth fence. Ghost Valley is there with about a 3 to 3.5 length advantage over Fields of Omar. Earmark and James Slater, another 6 or 7 lengths farther back in third. Mr. Fader on the inside with Make It Your Own, Outstanding, Bulawayo, Hall of Angels, See You at the Event, Straight Gin, and Sharp Face as the leader is nearing the fifth fence. Ghost Valley has had the lead from the beginning, still on top. Fields of Omar moves a bit closer in second place. Earmark in the middle of the course, racing in third. Make It Your Own moving up with Mr. Fader there also. They head towards the fence in front of the stand, one of the 4-foot fences on the course. Ghost Valley maintaining about a 2.5 length advantage. At the fence, it's Ghost Valley jumping with the lead. Fields of Omar, Mr. Fader, Make It Your Own, and Make It Easy losing his rider at the fence. Ghost Valley leads towards the 7th fence. Fields of Omar, Mr. Fader joins Fields of Omar, racing in second and third place. Make It Your Own on the inside, racing in fourth with Outstanding in 5th place. Ghost Valley with the lead. Fields of Omar in second place. Mr. Fader, Make It Your Own on the inside as they race around the far turn. Ghost Valley, Fields of Omar in second place, Make It Your Own, and Cyril Murphy in third, followed by Mr. Fader, Outstanding, Bulawayo, Hall of Angels, Straight Gin, See You at the Event, Earmark. As they head towards the next, Ghost Valley still with the lead, about 2 to 2.5 lengths on top of Fields of Omar. Racing in third place, Make It Your Own, Outstanding, Mr. Fader, Bulawayo, Hall of Angels, Straight Gin is there also, and a good ways back to the rest of the field as the leader is at the 9th fence. Ghost Valley jumping with the lead. Fields of Omar, last year's winner, in second place. Make It Your Own in third, Outstanding, Mr. Fader, Bulawayo, Hall of Angels, Straight Gen, and See You at the Event, with Earmark and Sharp Face completing the field. Still a long ways to go. Ghost Valley has led from the beginning. Fields of Omaha has been stalking him throughout. Mr. Fader moves into third place as they head towards the 10th fence. Ghost Valley still with the lead. Fields of Omaha jumping in second place. Mr. Fader in third with Make It Your Own right alongside. Outstanding in fifth place. See You at the Event. Bulawayo, Hall of Angels, Straight Gen, Sharp Face, and Earmark completing the field as they race around the turn. The leader is at and over the 11th fence. Ghost Valley on top by 2.5 lengths. Fields of Omaha racing in second place, and it's a good ways back to the rest of the field. Make It Your Own, Mr. Fader, Outstanding, Bulawayo, See You at the Event, Straight Gen, Hall of Angels, Earmark, and Sharp Face as the leader is at the 12th fence. Ghost Valley, Fields of Omaha challenging from the inside. Bulawayo, Make It Your Own, Outstanding. They're also with Hall of Angels, See You at the Event, Mr. Fader, Straight Gen, Sharp Face, and Earmark. Heading towards the fence in front of the stand, Ghost Valley continues to lead by about 2 to 2.5 lengths. Fields of Omaha, last year's winner, well within striking distance, now only a length behind. Outstanding races in third place under Jeff Murphy with Bulawayo right alongside. Mr. Fader, See You at the Event is there also. Straight Gen, Make It Your Own, Hall of Angels, and Sharp Face completes the field as the leaders are nearing the 14th fence. Ghost Valley and Jody Petty, Fields of Omaha challenging from the outside under Tom Foley. They race around the turn. Ghost Valley with the lead. Fields of Omaha in second place. Outstanding, Bulawayo, Mr. Fader moving back in the field. They straighten right down the backside. Ghost Valley maintaining about a 2.5 length advantage over Fields of Omaha. They race now towards the 15th fence. Ghost Valley with the lead. Fields of Omaha racing in second place. Outstanding in third, followed by See You at the Event. They head towards the water jump. Ghost Valley has made all of the running on the front end under Jody Petty. He'll be at the water jump with about a 2.5 to 3 length lead over Fields of Omaha. Jumps in second place. Outstanding going well in third. See You at the Event. Bulawayo, Straight Gen, Hall of Angels, Sharp Face, Mr. Fader, and Make It Your Own with Earmark pulling up. At the 17th, the race is on the front end where Ghost Valley has widened that advantage to at least 5 or 6 lengths. Fields of Omaha racing in second place. Richard Boucher is making his move up on the inside with Bulawayo to take over second. See You at the Event and William Dowling making their move on the outside in third. Fields of Omaha, and that was Sharp Face falling at the fence. With only 2 more fences to go, Ghost Valley is the one to catch. Racing closest to him in second place is Bulawayo. About 3 lengths separates them as they head towards the next. Ghost Valley, Bulawayo. See You at the Event moving up on the outside as Bulawayo goes to his nose, but he stays up and they turn for home. They've only got about a 1/4 mile to go. Ghost Valley, See You at the Event on the outside. Bulawayo and Straight Gen has rallied to take over fourth with Hall of Angels alongside. They head towards the final fence. Ghost Valley, See You at the Event. Bulawayo, it's tight on the front end over the last. Ghost Valley on top. Ghost Valley, Bulawayo goes down. See You at the Event trying to make up ground. Ghost Valley has the lead as they head towards the wire. See You at the Event going to the inside for the drive. It's Ghost Valley and See You at the Event. Ghost Valley by a 1/2 length. Ghost Valley, See You at the Event. Straight Gen and Hall of Angels.
Now what are you doing? Not going to work, I can tell you that. Yeah.
In third place was the number 7 Straight Gen, owned by Kim Zito, trained by Richard Valentine, and ridden by Chip Miller. And number 4 Hall of Angels was 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the winning trainer and rider of the 69th running of the International Gold Cup, Santa Hendricks, Jody Petty, rider of Ghost Valley, that gorgeous gray horse that crossed the finish line first. Santa, tell me a little bit about this horse. Earlier you were saying there was an incident a couple of years ago with this horse?
Yeah, he's a little difficult to handle. A couple of years ago, he actually jumped into the lunch tent. So when I told Jody I was running him here this weekend, he said, oh, great, he loves it there. They have the best lunches. And I thought, well, I hope he doesn't go back there again this year. But anyway, he got the job done today.
And tell us what you did to prepare this horse for this 3.5-mile race.
I didn't really do a lot. I just told Jody that hopefully he'll run like a Porsche, and he did today, so we were happy.
Did you hear that, folks? Porsche, our
Run like a
major
Porsche.
sponsor of the
He did say
International
that.
Gold Cup.
We did
And he
say
did
that.
run like a Porsche.
He did.
Tell me how you felt during the race and when you really knew that you had a lot of horse still underneath you.
Well, I can tell you he went to the first like a Porsche, not a minivan. And he's a weird horse. He's an unbelievable jumper. And he just gave me, he just did the whole thing himself. I just held on for dear life.
I'd like to just say that Jody should give himself a little more credit than that.
Brian Murphy
So
played
he
to the
did
steward stand,
ride
second
like a
level.
Porsche
Brian
today,
Murphy
did he?
to the
He
steward
rode like
stand.
a Porsche, and it's amazing how much easier it is to ride a Porsche.
Congratulations to both of you, Santa Hendricks and Jody Petty, winners of the 69th International Gold Cup.
They're all in line. And away they go. Ruse Sensation in the middle, of course. There's Bluffy Slew there also. Hey, Doctor. Dorothy Dixer now moving up to take over second. Ruse Sensation, Dorothy Dixer in second place. Hey, Doctor close up in third. Dixie Colony saving ground on the inside in fourth with Road Hazard. Bluffy Slew on the outside. Pleading Guilty and Leaves of Autumn as the field is tightly bunched as they race into and around the first turn. Ruse Sensation on top by a couple of lengths. Pleading Guilty on the inside. Dorothy Dixer on the extreme outside with Dixie Colony right alongside. Pleading Guilty dropping back in the field. Bluffy Slew moves up on the outside to take over fourth with Hey Doctor, Pleading Guilty, Road Hazard, and Leaves of Autumn as they straighten away down the backside. Ruse Sensation and Carl Duran with the lead. Dorothy Dixer moving up on the outside under Robbie Walsh. Dixie Colony well within striking distance, only about 1.25 lengths off the lead, now taking over second place. Ruse Sensation, Dixie Colony, Dorothy Dixer, Hey Doctor, Bluffy Slew, Leaves of Autumn, followed by Road Hazard and Pleading Guilty as the distant trailer. Ruse Sensation on top with about 5/8 of a mile to go. Dixie Colony races closest to him in second place. Dorothy Dixer on the outside in third with Bluffy Slew and Hey Doctor. Hey Doctor moving up on the inside now to challenge for third. They race into the turn, and they're tightly bunched on the front end. Dixie Colony and Rob Massey now going to the front with Ruse Sensation right alongside. Their heads apart on the front end. Hey Doctor and William Dowling making their move from between horses. Now moving to the inside and racing in third place as they race around the turn, and Road Hazard has rallied to take over third place. They've got a little bit more than 1/4 mile to go, and Dixie Colony is the one to catch. Road Hazard on the inside in second place. Dixie Colony, Road Hazard there also with Ruse Sensation, Hey Doctor, Leaves of Autumn moving up on the extreme outside. They've got less than 3/16 of a mile to go. Dixie Colony in the middle, of course. Ruse Sensation trying to come back on the inside. Leaves of Autumn on the outside, and Road Hazard is there also. They head into the final 16th of a mile. Dixie Colony on top. Leaves of Autumn taking over second. Rob Massey and Dixie Colony to win by 2.5 lengths. Leaves of Autumn, Road Hazard, Ruse Sensation.
It was third, owned and trained by Donald Ivanovich and ridden by Jeff Murphy. And in fourth place was the number 2 Rouge Sensation, owned by Dresden Farm, trained by James Lawrence II, and ridden by Carl Duran. Again, the victor, number 1 Dixie Colony, the time 2:23.